If anybody finds out about this, we're screwed.
If you're hearing our voices, that means it's time for It's This Meets That podcast, where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene. So you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
No, we want people to find out about the podcast.
True. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's new week, new movie.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
That's right. Another Tuesday, another
Tuesday afternoon. Just nice, cool spring Tuesday.
That's right. In our hemisphere, at least.
Yeah. You got the shades up, the windows down, the top down, the windows up, shades down.
Shades on, shades off. Yep. That's right.
Air's breezing through our air. Okay, enough of that. So it's a new movie.
Good transition.
Trash. Yeah, good transition. Into this.
Enough of that.
Enough of that. So we're doing trailer trash for the new movie we're going to kick off, which Jared's going to tell us all about right now. What are we doing? We're
doing Fool's Gold.
You fool.
That's right.
That's not gold.
Famously fool. I will own that. Now, the premise here, don't start a sentence with a new thing. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
A new clue to the whereabouts of a lost treasure rekindles a married couple's sense of adventure and their estranged romance.
That threw you off, man. That one threw you off, huh? That was like...
Yeah, I didn't, as is tradition, I didn't read it until just now. I'm like, why would you start it with a new clue? Like, and there's no old clues. We don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
Asinine.
Yes. Who does this?
Oh, a new clue. Of course, I was really invested in the plot of this until right before then.
So this is a bit of an older one. This is 2008. This is 2008. Matthew McConaughey, Kate Hudson, both friends of the pod now.
That's right. And it shows.
And there's going to be a
trailer.
There's going to be a third friend of the pod after we get to the trailer, which I'm excited about.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah, a little quick one. I was hoping I was going to see if you caught it. So, yeah, this will be a fun one.
Well,
wow.
Some say. some say fun.
All right. Well, before we go any further, do we have any fan service?
We don't. Okay. However,
it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. So listeners, you know the drill. You can send us an email. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com.
I'm not sure if they do know the drill, though.
Well, some of them do it sometimes.
Yeah, it's true. I guess you can know something and not act on it. And then you just, what are you doing?
That's right.
What are you doing with your life at that point?
I mean, I know you're not a huge podcast listener, but like I used to listen to a lot of podcasts, and Not sure I ever have sent listener mail, despite many pleas. So
okay,
I get it. I get it, listeners. Right. You're not alone, but be the change that I want to see.
We need to see. Yeah. Okay.
And I wanted to take this opportunity because I think we are. This will be coming out.
This is episode 199.
That's right. But. Long-time listener and fan of the pod, Laurel, moving across the country. Just wanted to say shout out to you.
Oh yeah. When you
we'll
get there,
you.
Yes. Once you get there, send us an email.
Tell us if they have podcasts in LA.
send us an email, like when you send it like a text message to your parents, like, oh, I landed, I'm safe. Just send us an email that says that. That's all.
Or just send us a picture of your empty apartment.
Yeah, that's fine. It could be anyone's
whatever
apartment.
Works.
Yeah, whatever. Just a street, wherever you live on, or something.
Housing. Yeah.
Housing.
Just send us a picture of housing.
just download a picture off the internet and send us that of housing. It doesn't even have to be your actual home.
I think it's important to acknowledge the people who've supported us along the way, buddy.
Yeah, we're one step closer to being famous because she's going to be in LA, right?
That's right. That's right. So, where all the mucky mucks live.
Yep. That's right. She's going to be new people out there, and someone's going to be like, some producer will be like, "Hey, I need a hot podcast," and she's like, "Do I have one for you, Chip?"
I didn't even. His name's definitely Chip,
right?
I didn't think about it from the self-serving angle. Great point.
I mean, what's the point of having friends if they're not there to do things for you? You know. So Jared's called a community. Okay.
You're right. You're totally right. Listeners, if you have connections that can help us, why haven't you emailed us already, asshole? And thank you in advance. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Really, and then next episode we'll do the big the musical number that I've been writing for 200 episodes.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be quite the reveal. When I saw the bill for the musical piece you're putting, I'm like, why is there a bill? Why are we getting zoo animals here? We don't make any money doing this.
An investment.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
The returns will be many
in the future. When Chip hears us, he's like, man, those first episodes didn't sell me, but that 200th episode song.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Those guys really went all out.
Yeah.
Hard to believe they can afford that.
We can't. Okay. So that's it, right? Is that all the
that's it.
Admin stuff, as they call it in the biz?
House admin, that's right.
I think that's it, right? Aha!
Yeah.
House admin. Feeling spicy today. All right.
It's going to be a long, short one.
Long jacket. Do. Okay. Should we...
Been a while.
Yeah, I know. It's cake. Miss you. Should we get into the trailer, breaking this thing down?
Yeah, let's do it.
And I found this on YouTube because that's where I find everything is YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Soon, where we are on YouTube. That's a promise I'm making now in the future, but we'll be anyways.
We'll have been there.
We'll have been there now. That's what happens when you time travel and record stuff before it's done.
That's right.
Anyways, so this was the official theatrical trailer from the Warner Brothers YouTube channel.
Great.
Yeah. So I just wanted
rare, hard to come by.
Yeah. Usually these are like these older ones. You find them on like Rotten Tomatoes Classics or something. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. Is that why I had the WB watermark at the beginning? Probably.
I guess. And was it it was just in the beginning, or was it the entire time? I saw it and I kind of forgot about it.
Just in the beginning.
Just the beginning. Yeah. I guess so. So
I could not forget about it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, kind of hot start, right? We come right into, we get a title card, some motion, and it just says July 31st, 1715.
But listeners, if you're thinking like a normal person, it's written July 31, 1715, you'd be wrong.
Yeah.
It's not written the way you write dates. It's written July 31st with an ST. 1715. It made me so angry off the bat. I don't know why. I was furious. Like it's spelled like it sounds, and that's not how it works. Anyway.
Good point. I didn't think that through. Okay.
Sorry, it just made me mad immediately. It's the proofreader in me.
I think that's how. Well, I think that's how they wrote dates back in the 1700s. They would put.
Don't even. I know where you live.
Are you sure I'm wrong?
No, I'm not sure. Oh, I hate this.
So until then, I'm pretty sure that's how they wrote dates back in 1700s.
Just like how everyone was sepia back then, like we're having here now.
That's right. Everything was just sepia.
Everything was slightly sepia. Brown.
Sepia. So we get the dates, right? And we get a voiceover from Matthew McConaughey there, right? And he gives basically a quick rundown of like the MacGuffin / plot here. Like there were shipwrecks, and it was I didn't go back and watch. Was this like an animated like ships or something?
Kind of, yeah.
It's really weird.
It was weird. And it's like a July 31st, 1715.
Yeah.
They don't even have Lincolns.
And basically it was shipwrecks, jewels, Queen of Spain's jewels.
Yeah, 40 chests, jewelry and gold crowns, which I was like, who has a collection of crowns?
I mean,
what?
I think if I was a king, I'd have a collection, but yeah, one for every day of the week. I mean, I've got a hoodie for every day of the week. Why wouldn't I have a crown for every day of the week?
Because it's made of gold. I guess you're right. The excesses of royalty.
If you've got so much money, I mean, why not? Stupid shit like that.
Staunchly anti-monarchist podcast.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we get the setup. We got some Queen of Spain's jewels out there in the ocean, and we get the title card.
Well, I have more questions about this.
Oh yeah, keep going. Let's go.
So apparently, like the hurricane sunk it, and we're calling it the greatest treasure fleet in history. Now, I know this isn't the first time I've heard the words treasure and fleet put together that way, but also like, why would you call it a treasure fleet? Like it's the fleet of boats, presumably with another purpose, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, and it makes you think like back then when they were writing dates with the ST, if they were calling it treasure fleet, and they'd be like, well, you're kind of giving away to everyone else, like, oh, there goes the treasure fleet. I guess that's the one to go rob. Yeah, I don't know.
Like the T in ST presumably stands for treasure, but I don't know.
ST ship treasure.
Ship treasure. That's right. Okay. Oh, like the whole setup made me mad. But at least we get a nice map of the Bahamas, so that's fun. Yeah, I will not let us progress.
No, I was giving you a little pause there. All right, so then we get the Warner Brothers logo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we get this, which is repeated throughout this trailer. And I hope it doesn't happen in the movie itself because I don't really like this style of movie editing and whatever shooting. They do like this zoom in, panning, zoom in fast thing.
Sam,
I feel like it was a style maybe in like the 2008s or whatever. I don't know where they did this like kind of quick zoom thing into like, so we get a shot of like some islands.
Like Born Identity kind of like quick shot.
Yeah,
like,
but worse. And it like zooms fast. It's like sped up. And they do it a couple times in the trailer. Not a fan. But anyways, yeah, there's islands. And we get the movie guy voice.
Yep. Very 2008.
A 300-year-old mystery.
Ugh.
Okay.
And this is when we get our like bouncy rom-com music is playing in the background too.
Yeah. And then we get Matthew McConaughey. This trailer is pretty choppy, moves pretty quick for the minute and 40 whatever it is, and then towards the end, like the second half of it is just chaos cutting. Like,
yeah, I didn't talk about the majority of things.
Yeah, because there's just so much going on, and it makes me wonder like the trailer is like cut really fast. There's a lot going on to make it maybe look not boring, and maybe that's I don't know, the old marketing trick, but
I could see that. Yeah.
So anyways, we get him
he's talking to a dead guy.
So
or is that Kate Hudson?
So I think it's just like some buddy of his. That doesn't look like Kate Hudson.
No, it didn't look like Kate Hudson. That's why I assumed it was a dead guy, and I assumed a dead guy because this person looks unconscious in this early.
I don't want to prognosticate too soon, or but
fair.
Yeah, I have some ideas.
It's like, I've been looking for this thing for 8 years, and you're like, I don't care about this.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So yeah, they're surfacing their scuba gear or whatever, and then we get the movie voiceover, an unlikely partnership, and then there's a shot of him like scuba diving down and getting the photo of him and Kate Hudson. Oh,
see, I thought he was just looking at the photo because like he doesn't care about the photo. I think he cares about the shell map thing.
Oh, he cares about that too. But then he went down and he pulls the photo. Now he's holding it and looking at it. So
that's just what he keeps in his pocket when he's scuba diving to be like, oh, remember my wife.
Remember my wife. That's my wife. This waterproof photo I have.
Yeah,
that's a great question. How long does photos last underwater?
That's what makes me think like he wasn't pulling this photo out from underwater because it's like, how long does it last underwater? I think it's like. Who cares? I hate this already.
Yeah.
The fact that we're talking this much about it is,
I know, is just
frustrating.
A bad sign, good sign? I don't know. Anyway, so then we cut to, what are we in, Nick? The attorney court office? I don't know. Yeah.
City Hall.
Yeah, whatever. City Hall. Doesn't matter. So it's a shot of the gang there and lawyers and the whatever. And she's just like, you've been divorced from this woman for 60 seconds. And then it just cuts to, like, it's very jarring now. I'm like talking about the trailer.
Yep.
And it just cuts to them now outside and him wearing his tie-dye, t-shirt or whatever. And him trying to convince Kate Hudson as they're leaving, I'm guessing, the courthouse that if they don't go after the ship, it'll haunt them for the rest of their lives. And she's like, I can't even do this. And then she hits him with like a pole or a fishing rod.
Yeah. He's like, come on, Tess, you're not going to hit me. Which in the last movie we watched with Matthew McConaughey, wasn't his wife also named Tess? Is his wife always named Tess?
That's a great question. I think it was. I don't know, listeners. Why don't you tell us?
Yeah.
Why don't you do some work here?
Yeah, for once.
Yeah, right.
Like, yeah, I don't get it. Like, it's always Tess. I think maybe it's easy for him to say, or
kind of right. I go Tess. He's got that whistle at the end.
That's right. But he's like, you're not going to hit me, and then she smashes him. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's
maybe the best part.
Yeah, that's the classic. You wouldn't punch a guy with glasses, would you? And you still get punched. It's
exactly.
Very, very Looney Tunes-esque. And then we cut to this zoom shot thing again, right? I'm going to look up what that is. I'm going to find out what that shot is called. It drives me nuts. So.
Thank you.
But it's a quick zoom shot into like of a boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we get the movie guy voiceover again. He's like, now to dig up the biggest fortune in history.
And then they're like naked mostly. Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey.
Maybe I missed that one. I went right to her doing some treasure hunter thinking stuff and like in the bottom of a boat.
Oh, well, because they basically they do the setup here that he doesn't have any money to do this adventure. So because she's we could probably do it for $1,000, and she's like, you don't have $1,000. She's like, well, make it 10, and she's like, you don't have 10, and then it's like, okay. It
looks like they're about to go, like they're stripping down to get suited up to go scuba diving. It seems like there's a lot of scuba diving in this movie.
Too much diving in this movie. I think I'm calling it now.
Too much water. I mean, I don't mind water, but it's just too much water.
It's everywhere.
Shipwrecks. So then we have that little joke humor between the two of them, and then we get another zoom shot of a sweet yacht. Terrible for the environment, you know.
Yeah, because they need a willing investor, as they put it, which I don't care for.
Yeah, the movie guy voiceover. They'll need a willing investor, and we had to cut to Donald Sutherland.
Yeah,
treasure hunt in the Bahamas. I don't know what his accent was.
I don't either.
Like it was
kind of like that,
right? It was just very
treasure
strange.
Hunt in the Bahamas.
You want to go to the Bahamas? The treasure hunt? Like what? And then like in between, there's like really quick cuts of like them meeting on the yacht, and then shot of Matthew McConaughey being like, yeah. And then there's a shot of like an oxygen tank meter, and then people dropping into the water.
Yeah.
Just kind of, a lot of scuba gear, a lot of diving.
But the problem with treasure. Thanks, voiceover guy.
Yeah. What happens when 7 strangers move into a house together?
They need to save the lodge from the corporations.
There's only one mountain they can ski. So then there's like more scuba diving. Have you ever gone scuba diving before?
No.
No.
Do I look like I've got scuba diving?
I don't know. You could surprise me. I wasn't going to make that assumption.
You can't see it, but I'm wearing a full diving suit.
Yeah, he's in his wetsuit and he's got his flippers on. He's like,
of course I go scuba diving
every other weekend when we're not doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you do.
That's right. My only hobby.
You should know this as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So there's more scuba diving. They're underwater and they're like wiping some ocean floor sand off of like, I'm guessing some treasure. I don't know. This is a quick shot. Whatever. Yeah. And Matthew McConaughey, he's like, if anyone finds out about this, we're screwed. That's gonna be my Matthew McConaughey, I think.
Is that everyone? You're like, there's too much in between. Like, stop it. Just like don't split sentences this way.
It's funny how like later trailers like cut out the movie guy voice and replaced it with basically the same with the title cards, right? Where you're just reading instead of hearing this guy's voice. And why not?
I guess it's better. Yeah,
it's kind of. But anyways, then we get a shot of I think it's Ray Winstone. Is that his name? Ray Winstone?
Couldn't tell you.
He's hot on the trailer. He's fun. I like him. He's in a speedboat with a shotgun. He looks like he's another character looking for the treasure, right?
Oh, is he the man pirate?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's
because that's when they're like, anybody's gonna find that treasure, it's gonna be me.
That's a really good Ray Winstone, actually. Yeah, that's exactly. That's it. And there's like quick shots of him, quick shots of someone looking at Kate through binoculars, and then he says that line. And then there's a couple dudes in a boat holding guns up at Matthew McConaughey and his buddy from the opening when they're just like floating in the water. So
wants a piece of it. I'm just like the trailer now.
Like what?
Yeah, fuck you, trailers. But the problem with treasure is that everyone wants a piece of it. Is that sentence that they give us with all that in between?
Oh my god, what a mess! And then we cut to a friend of the pod.
Oh, yeah.
Are we there now? I think so. Right?
Yeah, I guess so. Find the treasure and then we'll kill you. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So friend
Kevin
of the pod,
Hart. Yeah,
Kevin Hart. For he's in this for like two quick slices, but he looks like he's playing. He's trying to play like a serious like.
Very unexpected.
If he's like, if you help me find a treasure, I won't kill you, or something like that.
Oh, see, I thought it was find the treasure and then we'll kill you anyway.
I thought he was saying if you help me find a treasure, I won't kill you.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
I mean, anyone who says that, they're going to kill you. Like that's like in the movies when someone tells you like, don't trust anyone. You don't trust that person who said that.
Right, exactly.
So come on, let's
grow up.
I wish any of these characters were like, why? Like it's like movies don't exist in their worlds. It's kind of strange.
Ooh,
that's Do I have a nosebleed?
Yes.
What do I do?
It's everywhere.
Oh no. Oh no. I've got the bends. I came up too fast. Right, so we cut to Donald Sutherland doing his accent again. He's like, this is fun. This is fun. It's like French, German, something. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Well, this is fun.
Yeah, it's great.
Then we cut to, I guess, another funny moment between our main characters here, Kate and Matthew McConaughey, digging up a grave.
I find funny.
I should. Yeah.
Well, they're digging up treasure, presumably, and Kate Hudson thinks it's a body. She's like, "What's that? A body in the hole?" And he's like,
"I figured they're a Dave.
Only
Griffin,
if it's a little
right?
person." And you're like, "What? This is sucks."
Yeah, and you're being nice. You're being nice compared to what he actually said. So, yeah. So then, and then we cut to title card from the director of Hitch. Nice,
which I love. What a great. That's the credit.
2008, man.
I mean,
2008.
Rips, so.
Yeah. 2008. There you go.
I'm here for it. Yeah.
And then we get the police, right? Message in a bottle.
Yep, that's right.
Another police. What is this? Another movie we've done where the police song played a part. I
hate it. Mm-hmm. All cops are bastards, including the police.
I don't mind the police. The band.
Yeah.
I know we've had this debate about the police and fish and whatnot. Yeah, I know we're not going to go there. We're not doing it. Not today. Another time. All right. So then we get Matthew McConaughey and Kate. They're in like some room doing some research.
It looked like a weird attic or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's very dimly lit. And it's like,
looking at some old papers, that are still existing. And then, she's like, "Don't look at me like that." And then it cuts them doing sexy time. Comedy sexy time now where it's messy and kind of all over the place, right?
Violent. Yeah.
Violent. Now at this point, this is when this trailer turns it up to 11.
Yes. Even more quick cuts that we can't explain.
I'm going to try and kind of catch these as quickly as I can. So then we get the police song Message Battle. That gets cranked up, right? And then it's just like shots of like, feel free to fill in here, but there's like people falling off a boat, Kate Hudson hitting someone, Kate and Matthew McConaughey escaping Kevin Hart via scooter while hitting him in the nuts with a shovel. The classic on the scooter, "Are you shot?" "No." Then duck, and she doesn't duck. She gets hit by the branch and gets knocked off, and he goes off a cliff.
You're hitting all the high points.
Shot of a yacht, because you need that, right?
POV shot of getting punched in the face by a pirate.
Yep.
Briefly.
Yep. And then Matthew McConaughey fighting with a guy with an old sword, and then there's an old sword joke, and he's like, "When did you last have this sharpened?" 1715.
Ugh.
On July 31 ST.
Hate it.
Standard time. July 31 standard time 1715.
July 31 ship treasure.
Ship treasure. I came into ship treasure. Ship treasure. That one ties up my mouth. Ship treasure. Ship treasure. Okay, and then there's like quick shots of people getting in the face with various objects, pots, and pans, right?
Yep.
And we get the movie guy voiceover and the classic introduction.
Mm-hmm. The classic ship treasure introduction.
Ship treasure introduction. Matthew McConaughey, and like quick
no
shot. No
title card.
No title card. Just
unique.
Well, back when you had someone say you didn't need the title card, I guess.
I guess so.
And then a quick shot of his face, and then him doing some action, getting blown out of the water, and then the classic losing a sword and it landing between some woman who's wearing a bikini, like between her legs while she's on a boat.
Oh, is that not Kate Hudson?
I don't think that was Kate Hudson. And Ray Winstone being like, "Whoa, whoa," whistling. And movie guy voiceover for Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson.
Mm-hmm.
Shot of her face, her screaming. And then they're like climbing into like a, what is that?
Seaplane.
Seaplane, thank you. Climbing into like a seaplane, right? And she's like, "How do you know what to do?"
I learned it from PlayStation.
PlayStation.
What? It's 2008. Come on, man.
I mean, Lincolns are basically planes. Yeah, PlayStation. So, and she's like, "We're flying." He's like, "Yep." And then we get the classic, "How do we land?" He's like, "Yep." Meaning he doesn't know how to land. I think they stole that one from Indiana Jones, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, the whole movie seems like it's stolen from Indiana Jones.
Pretty much. Temple of Doom.
It's Temple of Doom meets National Treasure. There, I did the podcast.
Done. That's it. Yeah, we're done. I was gonna go Temple of Doom meets Uncharted, because because it's also the PlayStation connection.
Oh,
Should have saved it.
You should have saved that.
Damn it!
I did the throwaway ones.
I'm gonna bleep it out and I'm gonna reuse it.
Smart.
The power of editing. And then we get some more quick fire shots with the police cranked again. You know, people getting tossed off a boat. Matthew McConaughey hanging on for dear life on a boat. Jet skis. Exploding boat. Right? And then we get the title card and the movie guy voice. Fool's Gold.
Oof. Didn't see it coming.
Coming soon.
I hope not.
This ship has already sailed. Okay, yeah, so that's it. That's the trailer for Fool's Gold.
Honestly, I am not psyched about it. Hard to believe, I know, but I can't imagine it's going to be good.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that it's going to be kind of light and fast paced, as the trailer is kind of promising that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But are we going to do a little prognostication about this here?
I think so. Yeah,
let's prognosticate.
That's the segment.
What do you think? Do you have any thoughts off the bat, or?
Yeah, I think what I think is going to happen here is I think Matthew McConaughey is like an adult version of a boy that is most of the movie. I think Matthew McConaughey is only in small parts in the movie. Where they're showing the grown-up version of the boy who's actually the main character. Who's like really just some like young orphan with a bunch of odd friends talking about pirate tales growing up, learning all about, Billy Bones, what have you. And then he goes on to find the pirate guy that we also see in the trailer. Basically goes on about don't meet your heroes, Billy Bones here. And
Billy Bones
gives the kid a treasure map, and he's like, oh, we gotta keep it safe. Like I think he's driving the show here, and they've missed finding this treasure when he was a boy, and now this is adult him doing that bit. And then at some point there's Muppets probably, but
Muppets, okay.
There's no way to know for sure.
Yeah, no, I think you might. I think you're on. I think you're on to something there, and I think actually what's going to happen is it's going to be a kind of a flash forward of him as like an adult, right, in some moments, but basically what's going to happen is that his parents are going to they don't have any money, right, and their house parents? They're going to. Did you say orphan parents are in there?
I did. Yeah. Okay,
so his orphan parents. They don't make a lot of money, right? And they're like, the bank is going to foreclose on their home, right? And he goes on an adventure with Kate Hudson and all these other characters, right? And they set booby traps and stuff like that. And they're looking for treasure so they can save the orphan parents' home from the Fratelli gang. I think if that's the right. Who's also actually... Donald Sutherland is the grandfather of the Fratelli gang, and he's like looking for revenge for what Matthew McConaughey did as a kid to his grandkids by stealing all the treasure and saving the orphan parents' home. So.
Now, in that version of the movie, is Corey Feldman dead? Is he dead now, or is the other Corey?
It's the other Corey. Corey, yeah. I think Feldman's still alive. I think Feldman's actually the guy, his buddy in the beginning. They're all grown up now. That's his friend in the very beginning. He doesn't make it very long, though, because I think he gets shot when the pirates come and they're like...
Unavoidable.
Right, yeah, we don't need this guy. So, to the bottom of the sea, which, arr. Oh, man, more pirate accents. I can't wait.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's right.
And then I think honestly, they're gonna find the Queen's treasure, and they're gonna realize it's actually all made out of fool's gold. And
I think you're right.
And it's worth nothing, but they will have rekindled their friendship and marriage.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can totally see it now. The more that you're saying that, like they're like washed up on the beach at the end. There's reuniting with their lovers, family members, members of the band, the Police.
Yep, they're there. Yes, Sting himself. Yep.
I'm assuming the Fratellis are getting arrested by Sting.
Absolutely, yes, because they're the police who would come and arrest the Fratelli. Yeah. I'm
totally bought it. This all makes sense to me.
Now it sounds like a great movie, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if all that stuff comes true. So
is that the new? Is that the segment now? Has Russ and Jared prognosticate? Jared and Russ prognosticate just turned into describing other movies?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, me neither. Never mind. Great point. Bleep that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Yes, you know,
I can't wait.
The great artists steal, as they say.
That's right. That's right.
All right, are we gonna sink this jewel ship?
Yeah.
On today, the
30 ship treasure,
the 31st 31 ship treasure of 2023. All right, let's put this at the bottom of the sea.
Davy Jones locker. Let's go.
Yes. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll be back next week with a full breakdown. You should come back and listen to it because it's going to be awesome. There's going to be pirate accents. There's going to be Matthew McConaughey accents. There's going to be, I don't know, probably French.
Wouldn't blame
German.
you if you didn't come back, but also you should.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of fair. At least just set its auto download and come back maybe in the future.
Yeah, that works.
But in the meantime, while you're waiting or listening or doing whatever while you're doing this, cooking, making dinner, you can follow us on Instagram. It's This Meets That. A lot of good stuff up there. You can follow us on Twitter.
You can.
Pod. You could. It's a dying whale, right?
For the birds.
It's for the birds. If you've got a friend, send it to them. You know, if you don't, we're your friends. You could send the episode back to us.
That's right. Tell us about ITMT
in an email format, please, which Jared will tell you about in a second. And wherever you're listening to this, however you're listening to this, subscribe to it. So, and if you're listening to it on your friend's headphones or boombox or however we do this these days, I don't know, figure it out. Ask them where they found this and then go there and subscribe to it.
Yeah. And if you're on a desert island listening to this on a turntable that you made out of your friend's bones, power to you. Wow. Well done.
Yeah. And if you're on a deserted island and this is all you downloaded because you forgot that you hit the auto download button on just this podcast and you only have us to listen to,
incredible.
That's amazing. You are our number one listener. Just send us an email and we'll send you like a sticker or something. We won't send you help, but we'll send you sticker or like a something or like a pin. If we can find
We're not going to work that hard.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah.
Let us know. Presumably you would have asked for help if you had the means.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you've only got one email left and you actually hit send to us because your inbox is all full and you can't delete stuff.
That's how emails work.
we'll send you a sticker.
You've got one left in your plan for the month.
We're going to get there. You wait for it. There's going to be send limits someday.
Oh, God.
I know. That's the future.
Well, until then, I'm going to do a little reverso because it makes a better segue. Send us that email. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. We'll read them in trailer trash like we always do, or don't if we don't have them, like today. Or you can leave us a review on all those places that Russ told you to subscribe to us earlier: Apple, Spotify, Google. Wherever.
Yeah, Stitcher.
If you're allowed to review us, please do. YouTube, new YouTube.
Yep.
Maybe a subscribe would be nice there.
We are in the tubes. You can go comment there and say whatever you want. Who gives a shit, right?
That's right. There's no moderation in YouTube comments. We all know that.
Yeah, who cares, right?
Or you can go to the website where presumably we'll have links to YouTube and all the other things that we've already talked about.
Promises.
The whole back catalog, almost 200 episodes worth. That's more than 200 hours of content for sure.
That'll get you through at least 2 weeks on an island alone. So
it's thismeetsthat.com, freshly rebranded and shiny for you to enjoy.